Number 2, 68 kilos. SZABADOS Naomi, Hungary. Natalia STRZALKA of Poland.
Blue contact, blue.
Naomi was a 2019 Juniors European bronze medal winner. She's won several junior and cadet world and continental titles and medals along her route to competing here at the senior level in front of this partisan crowd. Right now, underneath, STRZALKA trying to spin while Naomi trying to work her way up to her feet. Good job, though. You see the pressure on the toes continually circling around by Poland. And Natalia STRZALKA will finish it up. Boy, patient. Love what I saw from her there in a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, continue to work to that opposite side. Now looking for a leg lace. Putting herself in danger coming out front like this.
Scooting out of bounds. Grounded as they work their way out. So no step out point. Continuation of action, 2-0. Good start here for STRZALKA.
Red, contact red.
Here you're seeing the background hashtag Russell Budapest. If you're getting social with us, make sure you're using that hashtag Russell Budapest on all social media channels. We're at Twitter @wrestling, and then on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, VK, TikTok at United World Wrestling. Helps with our job.
Absolutely. Great job that your creative team does each and every event covering this sport. You know, the stories, it's tough to dig into some of the stories because of the language barriers, but the way you guys encompass all the different countries and nations really is commendable.
Well, we surely do appreciate that.
Very, very impressive, and so many different stories to tell with all of these athletes. Their own personal struggles and their successes, their passion for the sport, how it came about, the one-on-one interviews and all of the different storylines that can be found.
And I know I mentioned it a few days ago, but we're going to have some great content coming up with Yasmin Adar. We did a sit-down interview with her in Istanbul. That'll come out early next week. Also did one with Amir Yazdani, Sharadia, the Islamic Republic of Iran, Mohammed Hussein Mohammadian, Bajrang Punia. I'm blanking on a few other, but Taha Akgul. Have a great interview of him breaking down his 2017 European Championship matchup against Geno Petriashvili.
Akgul picking up another European title last night, knocking off Petriashvili for the 5th time in these European championships. Now 5-1 in the Continentals against the great Geno Petriashvili.
Man, absolutely heartbreaking. I had a chance to go sit down with Geno for a few minutes last night, and he just said he's having difficulties getting back to where he was. He cannot get that Tokyo Olympic loss out of his mind, and it's impacting all aspects of his life. And hopefully we see the big man continue. We need him in the sport.
This crowd hoping for a rally from Naomi. Very solid 3 minutes from STRZALKA, not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment. Very workmanlike performance despite the passionate fans. And look at all the young kids here in the arena tonight. That's refreshing. The future of the sport so bright as they get to see their stars, their role models up close and personal here inside the Box Sports Hall. Period 2 underway. Shot comes in by Poland, STRZALKA.
Has to peek that head to the outside of that right hip of SZABADOS.
SZABADOS Naomi had nowhere to go but backwards. Easy point awarded. STRZALKA just inching her way to a little bit of a bigger advantage, 3-0. Captures that front head again. SZABADOS has to try to get out of these positions. tried to scoot on by to the outside, still cartwheeling in the center. You'll see Poland continue to circle,
And SZABADOS has to work up to her feet. You see her working from her knees, and it's just a half a spin too late to come up to your feet.
It's a tough way to make a living that way. 2, STRZALKA, 5-0 as she ups the ante.
And it just wastes a lot of energy carrying the weight of your opponent.
Red up.
Would you say your most memorable moment from these championships has been so far?
Salkazanov and Chamizo, without a doubt. The way that ended, that would be my top moment as far as pure excitement and pure surprise.
Ready contact. Blue
Yeah, to
contact.
think you need 2 step-outs against Frank Chamizo, arguably the best defensive wrestler of the last decade, and to get it is remarkable.
And I would say number 2 for sheer excitement is what we saw earlier tonight with Anna, pulling off that 4-point throw to win the gold. It's been plenty to choose from. How about yours?
I would say Anna would be one of the tops, but what we just mentioned, Taha defeating Geno. I had a lot of questions, especially after Taha finished with a bronze medal at the World Championships and the Olympic Games. I just felt I didn't want him getting content with those bronze medals. Knowing how great he is, to continue to seek gold medals was key for me, and I think that that's going to light a fire back under him to compete with the best, like Amir Zari, and we know Gable has since retired, but I don't know if I believe it.
We'll wait and see on that. Well, here is something to cheer for if you're Hungary. The 2 points coming for SZABADOS Naomi. Now she's going to have to immediately go to work in parterre. Tries to hook up a lace. She's working on a bad part of the mat, though. You just don't have a lot of room to work. In international wrestling, once you go out of bounds, it's done. So they will go back into the center. Again, ankle pick, beautifully executed, 2 more. 7-4. Things getting a little interesting. The lace slipped. She will try to hook that other leg up, down to 3, down to 2, and is not going to have enough time. Not in the cards tonight. Poland is going to win bronze. Second bronze of the night for Poland. Natalia STRZALKA. Emotional as she wins and throws her coach for the traditional toss. Some late offense, but too late.